There's a new study that shows that we are breathing in every day 100 times more microplastic particles than originally thought. 68,000 particles per day into our lungs, according to this new research. Now, microplastics have been shown to cause organ damage, cellular damage, increased oxidative stress. It's been linked to a bevy of different health issues, including cancer. This is a problem that we've been talking about for a while, and it keeps on getting worse, and we're learning more and more about it. Now, the big exposure seems to be in our house and to a certain extent in our cars as well. And while you cannot completely avoid microplastics, we've also found it in foods, in drinking water. It's ubiquitous to the environment. But there are things that people can do to decrease their exposure, especially being up into the air, because when it goes down into the lungs, not just can it cause damage there, but it's straight into the bloodstream. So there are things that one could do, such as when you're buying articles of clothing or linens or things like that, synthetic fibers are more prone to have them, whereas natural fibers are less likely to have them. When you do dusting, do damp dusting with a damp cloth. If you're just doing a swipe of a cloth, it pushes it up into the air. Make sure everything is well ventilated, especially on clean days where you're being able to vent it out, and especially things like the dryer. Making sure that the dryer is venting properly. Also making sure that the collector for the dryer is being changed out regularly, being cleaned off every time, I meant to say, as much as you possibly can. So there are things that we can be doing also in our cars. There are HEPA types of filters that can be used in the cars, and not just in the cars and when vacuuming in the cars, but in our homes as well. There are HEPA vacuums that are sealed and with HEPA bags that also can collect these particles and not get them out into the air that we are breathing. So all of these different toxins that we're being exposed to, and again, we can't reduce them all, but there are things that we can do for all of them to decrease our exposure, which of course that leads to healthier children as well as healthier adults. We need to be decreasing our exposure to plastics overall, but these microplastics, these really tiny particles, they get up into the air, they get into our air, into our lungs, they cause problems. So do what you can to try to minimize that exposure. Have a good day.